Hey guys, welcome back in. Going to continue this playthrough. I've been on a couple days, so in the middle of this relics expedition. I finished it up, and now I'm just kind of getting ready to end it. I did run around and got a bunch of ships, so I do want to scrap those. Let me just double check. Let's just go and claim these rewards. Get that out of the way. It's actually a pretty short one. It only took right around 2 hours to do everything. You can get a lot of it done right in the first system, so... I do have some multi-tools that I picked up too. I did take some of the ones from my prior expedition, so I can scrap some of those. The same thing with the living ship from the last expedition. I'm just gonna wait on getting my final reward until I get in the anomaly. Okay. So yeah, I did a bunch of stuff. I did some Sentinel stuff. I got some plants I've been wanting. A bunch of salvage glass for multi-tool upgrades. And I did find some Infraknife modules, so I want to get that installed. There's some extra stuff I want to bring over. And then all this other stuff is probably stuff I'm going to sell. Oh, I got a companion egg here I need to look at too. Because you do get credit for adopting the companions. Okay. So, start with these ships. I've got a bunch of ships. So, this may take a little bit, because I do want to look at each ship, see if there's anything I can scrap out of them. And this one, there's nothing. I ended up finding a system with solar ships, so I ended up getting like I think like 3 solar ships out of it. So what I want to do is just go through and scrap all of these. I think you get 900 nanites for each ship you find too, so that's why I'm grabbing all these. And I did unlock a bunch of building parts in the anomaly as well. So that'll give me a whole bunch of nanites. But right now, I'm scrapping these mainly to see if I can get... There we go, storage augmentations, that's what I'm looking for. I'm actually going to stick this down here to keep it separate. There's something I want... Oh, I wanted to buy... Let me do that. What ship brought in? Okay, let me go... use up some of these maps. I want to get some more of these. As many of those as I can. Alright. Put those in here. Yeah, that way I don't end up just throwing the stuff away. At least it'll get some use out of it. Alright, let's bring in the next ship. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can get a bunch of storage augmentations, because you get, I think, 5 of them as a reward. Actually, break these open too. Okay. I was hoping there'd be something better than that. Okay, let's look at that ship. And nothing to fix in there. I know one of these has a shield in it that I might want to grab. I think it had to be fixed though. Alright, get another augmentation. That's good, that's what I'm looking for. Gonna have to go through each one of these ships. Yeah, some of them are just C class. Okay, that's a regular S class. Yeah, that has to get stored like that. Okay, I'm not gonna bother with the shield. Let's get rid of that one. Yeah, if I could stack the shields, that would be one thing, but I don't want to have too much stuff to take out on the other side when I end this. So we're just gonna claim that. That was only a C class. Yeah, I didn't get anything good out of that. I think it's a A-class shuttle? Yeah. I put down a little base for this thing in case anybody wants it. Oh, and I did unlock some technology. Whenever I picked up these ships, I always make sure to talk to the beacon, because you can get a blueprint out of those, and I think those give you nanites as well. I made sure to do a bunch of those. Salvage. Got no augmentations out of that. Yeah, shuttles, you never know what you're gonna get. Okay, solar. There you go. Should get something out of this one. Nothing here I can break down. Be looking for things I can break down or package up when I do that. I'm hoping I get augmentations out of those. Okay, I got one out of that one. I thought I had more solars than that. I only got 2 of them. I think they're the same thing though. Can I break that down? Yeah, I'm pretty sure you get 900 nanites for each ship you find, or each ship you buy, one or the other. So, let's see, get an augmentation out of that one. That's a really junky shield. Alright. So, get rid of that. Nothing out of that one. Oh, that bug's still in here. Oh. There's a bug where you could scrap the same ship over and over again. Okay, 19%, that one's no good. They'll give me a wiring room. I don't need the wiring room now. Let's get rid of that. Yeah, if I go right into my menu after scrapping this thing, it's probably gonna see this same ship again. For only a second though. Yeah. Okay, it's saying it's out of range, it just switched up. Alright. So, yep, so it's my regular ship now. Yeah, there was a time where you could scrap the same ship over and over and over again. Nothing in there. Yeah, I was able to get in yesterday for a little bit and do some of this cleanup stuff before finishing the expedition. So I'm gonna try to get as much stuff as I can, you know, different resources that I can get that I needed. So begin salvage. I should be doing this with the interceptors, but I feel like having to deal with getting everything for those, you know, because you have to run around and do all the other stuff. Okay, I got plenty of room in here. Now, I don't think any of this stuff is going to be helpful, so I'm just going to break down everything I can. I'm sure the one I have on my main save is all the same stuff, you know, value-wise. Alright, so we got a little bit of stuff out of that. Alright, I got a walker brain. I'll move that over. Actually, just move all this over. I'm gonna end up selling it anyway. Alright. So what do I have for... Okay, I got 4 storage augmentations. That's really what I'm after are those. Alright, let's see what I get for this. Oh, I can't do anything with this. Okay. I didn't realize that. Well, that changes things. So, let me bring this back in. Do I have enough room for all this? Okay, I think I do. Yeah, I grabbed all this Sentinel stuff because I want to donate it to the faction. Oh, and because the last space station in this expedition's a pirate station, I did buy a bunch of these before leaving. Because those are going to be helpful on my main save. Bring those over. Okay. Much room. Boy, it's kind of pushing it here. Do I have any? Oh, I'm gonna end up selling a lot of this too, but let me break down some of this stuff. The eye, I think those give me like pugnium or something. Living slime, I'll keep it. Living pearl, actually I'm going to keep that too. Get my converted over. Yeah, because all these mods I'm gonna sell, so I'll have a good amount of room for that. Actually, let's bring in my other ship. That way, what I can do is I can put everything in my living ship, and then scrap this Explorer. Move the important stuff over first. Salvage glass. Walker brain. Crystals. think I only have 24 slots that I can fill in the anomaly. I think it's 8 to a row, 3 rows. Oh. Break down some of this stuff. Where is that slime? Runaway mold, rather. Alright, I've got a bunch of... Let's, I think I'd save real quick. I've had an issue lately when I talk to vendors. Sometimes, like, the animation will get stuck and I have to reload, so I've been trying to remember to do a save before talking to these guys. It happened in this last patch or something. Something got wonky. Alright, I'm going to sell off whatever I don't think I'm going to need. Scanner I don't care about. Radiation, light support, I can get a light support from somewhere. Alright, so that should open up a few slots. Get these out. I'm not sure what these, actually what do these sell for? 25,000, okay, I'll sell those. In there. Oh, that only get that's okay. Alright, now you got all that activated indium. Oh, actually, I got a bunch of extra uranium too. I did run into a couple farms. That's where I got that activated indium from, and the uranium. I don't remember what uranium, I think will give me pyrite. Or no, it'll give me ferrite dust. It's not worth breaking that down. Alright. I'll do the same thing, I'm gonna do a save. I don't know what it is, but you know how, like, I play in third person? When you go to exit the, talking to the NPC, sometimes you get stuck in, like, the first person, but you can't move. All you can do is open your menus. I haven't had it happen with the terminal yet, but I don't want to take my chances. I'll get that. Just noticed there was something else in here I wanted to look at. Oh, this stuff, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Flush. Oh, I want to make sure to hold on to these. Alright, let's sell off a bunch of this stuff. Oh, I got more stuff. I have multi-tools that I want to break down too. So we didn't... Yeah, I don't mind leaving some stuff behind, but I don't want to leave too much behind. You sell off like 3,000 of this. I don't want to have like all these full stacks. I wish we could break up stacks a little quicker too. So yeah, about that much. Helium, keep that, keep that. Hydrogen can go. quite a bit. Okay. Gotta do something with that egg. Actually, I can probably... Oh, these are hazard protection. That's why I kept those. Yeah, I got lucky. I found a couple of those. Oh, getting damaged machinery. I'm going to actually bring that right over. Get this flipped around again. Now I want to strip out my multi-tools. Sometimes this thing goes too quick. Alright. So, multi-tools. Alright, strip that one out. Oh, I'm gonna have to keep going back and forth to the space station, aren't I? Because I don't think I can scrap here, can I? Nope. I have to go to the anomaly for that. I wish you could do it both. Wish you could scrap them there too. That'd be nice. Alright, let's go. So that's my main one. That's bad. Just rip out everything I can. Alright, next up. Deal, just strip everything. Now one more. Yeah, if some of these mods had better values, I might keep them. Alright, so go back to my regular multi-tool now. Yeah, I didn't even bother making any copies of my stuff because you know, I didn't really need like extra bonuses or anything, so made doing this expedition really easy. Alright, so all that stuff should be broken down. Same deal, go make a save. Go sell off all that junk now. A lot of this stuff I'm just going to end up tossing. I should have enough chromatic metal to sell it. Wow, 36 wiring looms. I'm just breaking down stuff. Dang. Pugnium I am gonna hold on to. The same thing with the activated indium. I can go. I do want to bring that uranium if I can. You know what? Let's just get rid of it. The Pugnium I do want to hold on to though. It wasn't broken go. I know I'm gonna need Hypnotic Eyes for something, and I can't remember. I think I only need like one of them too. Now, while we're here, actually, let me bring over. I have a partial. Okay, you got 8 of these. Just stick those right there. Put that indium in here so I don't leave it behind. I'm just gonna crack these open. Oh, there we go. Sentinel boundary map. Alright, what do I sacrifice for that? What? Wait, I thought this was... I thought this ship had more slots than that. What, 5... Okay. Yeah, I want to make sure I bring that boundary map with me. I think I'll have enough room. Alright, actually, what are these? That's... one of them's a weapon. I do a quick save. Yeah, I can always just do more Sentinel battles too. It'd be nice to be able to just crack these open though and get upgrades from them right away. Let's see. Sell those. Run down here and sell all that other junk that just opened up. Alright. And go back over to my original ship. I forgot to break down all this. The Atlanta drive I'm not worried about bringing with me. I already have one in my other save. Is that regular? That's regular Indian. You know, I can already get the blue system, so I'm not worried about that. Actually, let me grab that, toss it in here. Oh, yeah, actually it's not worth it. Stop. Wow, just let it go. I think it might sell for more money. I meant to look at the value before I did that. Alright. Sell everything that was in my ship. Sell that. Oh, and I got all this other technology. I don't even know why they give you this crap, or these translators. Rocket boots. Get rid of that. 234. I don't think any of these were all that great. I mean, they're all like mid-range. Yeah, there's really nothing to write home about with those. Alright, sell off all that. Not bad. I jumped up to 50 million, almost 30,000 nanites. Not too shabby. I'm gonna make a quick save just in case something goes weird here. I'm not sure if my ship will be able to fly. The living ship I have. I don't even know if I can take off in that thing with it stripped out like that. So try to play it safe here. Begin salvage. Yep. Alright, there's that. Okay, so I did get another storage augmentation out of it. Jump in, make a quick save. Go sell off the rest of the junk. I wish these NPCs wouldn't stand in front of this thing and get in my way. Sell those. Alright. Almost done. Alright, I can take off, so that's always a plus. Yeah, I don't typically use living ships, so weren't sure about stripping out all that technology if it would end up coming back to bite me. Alright, we'll get in here, scrap those multi-tools, and probably have to come back so that I can sell everything. I don't know why they just don't put a sales terminal in these, in the anomaly. It'd be kind of nice. Okay. Gotta remember that. Oh, I have an egg. Attach that. Oh, camera. The thing's full. So, abandon him. I think you get something for hatching these. Oh, I think it's the same egg, isn't it? Pull this stuff up so I don't lose track of it. Okay, so get rid of him because he's already bugging me. Alright. Yeah, I think you get nanites for that, for adopting pets. Let's see if there was anything else in here to grab. Nope. Okay. Oh, I should have done this. There's a Quicksilver mission here that I didn't realize would be here. Eliminate hazardous flora. The bad thing is I just broke down all my equipment, so I'm not going to bother with it. It's only 400 Quicksilver anyway. They didn't give you much for this expedition, Quicksilver-wise. I do want to make sure to swing by and see these guys one last time, though, because they might have nanites for me. Yeah, looks like I'll get some from him. Yeah, 170 nanites, I'll take them. Milestone. I got nothing to feed him. Yeah, because you can feed Cronus and get some stuff. Yeah, I unlocked a bunch of building blueprints like I did last time. So everything that cost 1 I unlocked. It only took, it takes like right around 300, something like that, salvage data. What's this? We'll compare. I could buy this and just sell it. Pretty much the same thing. Yeah, not worth it. Let's go scrap these multi-tools. Let's see what I can get out of this. I'm trying to squeeze out as many nanites as I can, so... Alright. Because I might get some upgrades out of these too. That could be good. Let's start off with a rifle. Yeah, I found this rifle like right away too. I think I was only like 10 minutes into the expedition. I found a minor settlement with it. And it was pretty cheap. And so I've got a few things I can sell. But these staffs I might be able to get something good out of. Is there A class? Yeah, they're going to be A-class modules, so it'll be a lot more money. Oh, and I got a expansion out of them too. Oh, it must have gone into my ship. Yep. Okay, good. So, next one up. Yeah, I'm not going to bring any of these over with me, so might as well get credit for them. I should get yet another expansion out of that. And so when I find like an alien multi-tool or something, I can use those expansions and save myself a bunch of credits. Grab that one. Alright. So, I think all I'm going to do is warp back, sell that stuff, and then come back here. Space stations. Yeah, see, I did go to a few different systems. Warp over there. Again, I'm gonna do a quick save just in case I get locked up again. I don't want to have to go scrap all those multi-tools all over again. Go here and sell those modules. Actually, let's check with this guy. I don't know if this is the guy that had Infernite mods or not. No, not the right one. That's okay. Let's just sell all those. Sell off that other junk. Alright, so I did get a few multi-tool expansions out of those. And a little bit of money. Let me check this teleport list again. I wonder if I can see that activated Indian farm that was in here. The bases. Nope, it's not here now. Yeah, see, I put down a base for the A-class shuttle, B-class rifle. That's one of them that you can get a multi-tool out of the beacon. So, figure put that down in case somebody's looking for it. It's on the very first planet. So. All right. Call in the anomaly and finish this thing. Still gotta remember to claim my final reward. I kind of wish I would have thought about doing that that Quicksilver mission, but that's alright. There's plenty of time to get more Quicksilver, so I gotta start unlocking a bunch of that stuff too. Alright. So that should be everything I can break down. Alright, let's do this final reward. Alright. I'm not sure if this armor pops right up in here or not, but quick look. Now it doesn't show up right away. It'll probably show up when I do a reload. Alright, let's get this stuff transferred over. Yeah, like I didn't even bother bringing anything with me, because I remember this expedition being pretty quick and painless. Alright. That's all my mods. Typically I go from like most important to least important, but typically, yeah, what I want to always take are, you know, any expansions, you know, these contraband packages, exosuit expansions. I get a couple of these out of the little camps, out of the little wheelbarrows. Storage augmentations that I definitely do want. Yeah, I'm gonna have enough room to move everything, it looks like. I was worried about running out of slots. All this stuff pulled over. At least I was able to get some walker brains out of it too. I did do 2 sentinel battles, you know, all the way to the final stage, and then I had one drop somewhere. I think it's in suspicious goods package. I got one out of it. Alright, I think that should be everything. So let's go and end this, and hopefully I actually get a readout this time. Last expedition, I never got an actual readout. There we go. Already looking better. I'm just interested to see what I get for nanites, more than anything. Quite a few discoveries, planets. Yeah, 332 base items was almost 40,000 nanites for that. So it was worth running around getting all those extra nanites. Alright, so I made just shy of 88,000 nanites that time. And 57 million credits, 800 quicksilver. So, not too bad. Not bad at all. Let's finish it up. Now I just have to hope that I actually have room in my inventory to take all this stuff out. That can always be a challenge. Yeah, the last expedition I got right around 60,000 nanites. Alright, so I don't have too much room in there. Got more room in here though. Alright. I'll rip this stuff out. Oh, and yeah, 140,000 nanites now, 170 million units. So, you get quite a bit out of it. Put that in my ship right away. Alright, I'm not interested in making a... Oh, you can't copy the Wraith back over. They must have fixed that. Because they used to be able to copy your ship. But it's already transferred onto this save. If I were to put it in storage, I think I'd be able to, though. Alright, so I got all that stuff. Let's make a quick save. And I'm gonna end up installing the infra knife. I just want to see if I have what I need. I'm gonna get phosphorus for it. Okay, craft a couple items. Alright, not too bad. I have Quicksilver missions here though. Let's see what it is. Yeah, I'm not gonna go collect a bunch of living pearls, sorry. Alright, I think I better go to my base. Actually, let me go to the space station that's here. I can go get rid of some of that, that Sentinel stuff. Go make some donations. And head back to my base and get some of this stuff sorted out. There's a lot of stuff. So right here. Start donating some of this stuff. The glass I'm going to hold on to for now, though. Servos. Oh, yeah, I can get free ammo. See, there's really nothing all that great until you get down to the boundary map. So I just kind of... Actually, let me just donate 3 of those. I can always get more. Unstable plasma, which... It's free, so I'll grab it. I don't really use it. But there's actually a couple recipes that call for it, so... It's good to have a little bit of it on hand. What do I have for slots? Okay. Let me... I don't want to blow all my slots on this thing right now. But I will unlock a few. One there. Let's do 5 more. Because just in case I switch over to a different ship, I don't want to have none to use on it. So I do want to do something with the technology though, at some point. I just know that I'm gonna find a ship I really like and not have slots in it. I don't want to have to keep paying for slots. You know, how many of those? I think I need quad servo for one recipe, but I don't know how many I need. So I think I'm just gonna hold on to this stuff. Trying to figure out what I'm doing. I'm gonna run down to my base, drop off some of this stuff. I might have to put down another storage container. Actually, I think first I'll run down here and grab some gold. Yeah, grab up some of that. And then I'm going to come back up here, sell that. I want to unlock some more slots in my exosuit. And I also want to see if I can find phosphorus, so I can get that infernite put in. Kind of go from there. I gotta start actually running through the story stuff too. Just December's really a weird month for trying to do some of this stuff, because I can only get off like an hour or two at a time. So I'm trying to do these streams when I know I've got a couple hours to play. I'm going to be tied up a bunch next week. Luckily, Christmas week doesn't look too bad. But, this is just a hard month to try to get stuff done. Grab this magnetized ferrite. Sure, I've got some stuff in here. Got some more pyrite from my ship. More pure ferrite. Set that going again. Alright, what do I have? Alright, so let's put that little bit of extra gold in here. Pyrite. 2,000. Does anything happen if I mix this with oxygen? It does. Alright. 1:2 ratio. So let me put see, this is why oxygen is so good. Just you can really expand stuff with it. So I'm gonna put another 2,500. 2,508 be close enough. Yeah, I just doubled my pyrite by doing that. That's awesome. I weren't sure if that worked or not. So I'm gonna go to that other space station that gives me a better return on gold. Sell up my gold. And I can also do some donations here too. I don't want to burn through all that stuff too quick. Especially the salvage glass. But the thing is, I can run over here and get those freebies here too. Ammo, donate. I'll do 2 servos. 3 of those. Alright. Rusted metal. I might as well take it. Like, I'll be able to get those at all the space stations I go to that are Mercenary Guild. So, which so far has been quite a few of them. And the thing is, I can actually do a save and a reload and run up there and get it all again too. Alright, make sure I do have gold in here. I always save up these ingots for if I ever really need it. Need more gold, I can. Where am I? Okay, right there, 28 of those. Yeah, I think you get. I think you get right around 28. I think. I don't think I used any of the expansions. I ended up going to space stations and using the anomaly on the expedition to unlock all my suit slots. Okay. Yeah. It's still negative 4.9. So yeah, they changed the way the economies worked. I'm just gonna sell all that. Actually, sell that runaway mold. Sell that. Why did you do that? Sell all that. I'm gonna hold on to those hypnotic eyes because I have a feeling I'm gonna need those. Alright. Oh, I want to look for phosphorus too. I probably should have seen if he had any. I only need a couple hundred, but I'll take all that I can get. Alright, he's got phosphorus. Buy all that. This guy has. Yeah, I did get a couple plants too, and I'm pretty sure phosphorus you need for one of them. I can never keep the recipe straight, so let me grab all that. Yeah, cause I gotta start going on some of these plants as well. Get some plants growing. What's in here? Oh, I'll grab that phosphorus too. And I will grab this silver. I have a feeling I have some silver, but not very much. I might as well. Actually, I'm gonna wait till I get to the next space station before I do that. Oh. So I'm already at rank 3 for mercenaries, so it does take a little bit of time, but not too bad once you get going. So I'm gonna go and get some of these suits unlocked. I'm just gonna fill up this top row first, and come down here. I do want to keep a few of them. Alright, that should be good. Yeah, I like to have a few on hand just in case a new player joins me. I can at least give them some backpack slots. That's why a lot of times you'll notice I leave like only 2 or 3 behind. You know, whether it be ship or multi-tool or whatever. Just so that I can pass them over to new players. I'm gonna run over here real quick too. I'm sure I've got stuff in the refiners over here that I should pick up. I got some sodium nitrate and carbon or something like that. Plus I just used up 2,000 oxygen making that pyrite, so it'll give me a chance to replenish over here. What do we have? Oh, yeah, chlorine. So I'm just going to take that chlorine, stick it back in here, and let it go. Very nice. Cobalt. I'm gonna do the same thing there. And do I need sodium? Not really, but it's full, so I might as well take it. It's only a little bit anyway. Grab some of this oxygen. And this is powered. Okay, good. Holy crap. Alright, man, this is a mess. I did unlock number 1, so we rip out a couple items. Rip that out. Trying to get all my plants together. I think I'm gonna need some of the gases too, but get all this stuff together. Alright, well that's a start. And should be able to just drag these right in. I had some of those in a container already. Yeah, I gotta get this stuff organized at some point. I'll end up doing that off stream. I have to get my other containers unlocked to make this a lot easier. Bring those over. Just drop that in here. I'm starting to get some storm crystals, which will be good. I need to make some hyper cores. Alright, and go over to this one. Put all this sentinel stuff in here too. Alright, try to get this stuff a little bit organized. I've got a good amount of magnetized right now. Let's drag this down. Oh, I gotta onto that. It's regular ammo. The only other container. Actually, I know ammonia I'll need for plants. Check in here. Radon I need for plants, I believe. More of that. Dioxide I'll need. Nitro. Alright. Yeah, eventually I'll get all these containers unlocked and make this a lot easier to navigate around. Drop that down. some emerald in here. Flip those around. Stick that in here too. Same thing with those. And do something with this extra oxygen too. Man, it's a freaking mess in here. Alright. What was this? Chlorine? Actually, put all that chlorine in here. Set that going. Oh, it's only a 4-minute cycle. It seems like it flew right by though. Alright. So head back with my base. They gave me a few minutes to kind of break up some of that stuff and get it a little bit sorted. Let's see if I can stick another storage container in here. Rip that out. I'll have to, oh, I shrunk that down, didn't I? Cache that, make a copy. Yeah, it's not gonna let me. Just gonna try to find a clever way to put one of those in, but I don't know what I use for a size on that. So, it's just gonna be a temporary thing anyway. That right there, I guess. So I can actually get a proper base built. Alright, what do we have in here? More pure ferrite. What a surprise. Alright, let's just let that go. Alright, now can I install lamphronite now? Alright, should be good there. Get that installed. Not sure where my supercharge. Okay, so that one, that one, that one, that one. Okay. So I'm gonna actually. I'm just going to strip these out. There we go. Move these down here for now. Let's see what I can get for numbers on this now. Now, the good thing about the lamphronite is it really doesn't matter too much, your bonuses. You know, on normal mode, it doesn't really matter too much. Because it eats through everything. So I need 1 computer and 3 wiring. Of course, I don't have the wiring. I need salt. Okay. Oh, computer, antimatter. A microprocessor. And I should have salt in here. Bring all all that over for now. Oh, I need a computer. Three of those. Alright, get that installed. There's 42,000. Yeah, you can sit here and just keep trying to roll better mods. I think it's 6% damage. It's the highest you can get. Trying to see what has the highest fire rate on it. 8%, 7. Okay. That one there. 2. Alright. I think that'll work for now. Yeah, I'll be hitting a lot harder now. Alright. Let's... Oh, that might shift in that. Yeah, I can just storage container those. Alright, I need to get some more of those Sentinel maps too. Oh, pulse engines, that's right. Let's see what we can get out of these. Yeah, I'm not looking to actually max out this stuff or anything, but it'd be nice to get some type of bonus on this stuff. Yeah, that'd be fine. Move this over. Yeah, I need to unlock more technology in my ship. I'd like to have a 4th row with all this other garbage. You know, things that you don't really use all that much. Get it moved over. Put that up there, put this over here. These are all regular ones. Yeah, I'd like to get this put in too. Resonators for that. Alright, those other hyper drives, not too worried about those though. Alright, stick that there. This is done. Gonna end up with a bunch of pure ferrite. I've already got quite a bit. Stick one of those in storage. Silver, I keep in my ship typically. Silver and gold. That in storage. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I will need pyrite for that. Yeah, do I have Besium? That's what I wanted. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I can't use that. I can't remember what I need to make Besium with. It's not Pugnium. I always think it's Pugnium and it isn't. Oh, it's Mordite. Pretty sure. Yep. Oh, that's a 3-to-1. Wow, I didn't think it was that high. Alright. So I do need to find some more Mordite. I'd like to start getting some Nip Bud going. If there's any in here. Nope. I am gonna grab this ammonia though. Just stick that right in my storage. Oh, do I have anything in... Okay, there's nothing in my exocraft. Alright. Oh, I gotta kill creatures and stuff anyway, so I'll get more dite from that. Oh, is there anything I wanted to do to my multi-tool? I think that's fine for now. Shit, my exosuit. Yeah, I really don't have room to move too much stuff here. Although I am gonna move this around. I'm so used to having my refiner in this top corner that way I don't have to actually search for it. So get that flipped around, move this. But let's actually crack open some of that salvage glass. I'll just open these two for now. See if I get anything. Okay, let's see. Yeah, not very good, but it'll work for now, I guess. Move it over here, though. Alright. So I guess, start doing Artemis, I guess. Get a couple steps out of the way. What I'm looking for is this right here. This will tell me where to go. So I'm just going to teleport that system and then jump down to the planet. Because what I'm looking for is to run into Apollo. I don't know if I'll get it done this stream or not, so I gotta be jumping out soon. Yeah, I get Apollo situated, that way I can start doing the expanding your base quest line. And start going through all that stuff, and I'm pretty well situated now. So, yeah, actually, let me run up here and talk to the vendor real quick. Grab a couple free items. Oh, he's got more dite. Okay. So, I'm gonna buy all the more dite. Grab that unstable plasma. not gonna, well, I might as well just grab that. Whoops. Actually, check his... This should all be the same. Yep, okay. Okay, so before I forget about it, I'm gonna stick that Mordite in here. Get some of that going. Be enough for, what, 8 plants? Get some of that nip-nip going. Get down to this planet and continue the quest. Let's see. What I do is try to fly straight down on top of my marker. That way, get a good look around, see if I can find that hollow terminus without running all over the place. Just jump into photo mode real quick, pan around. Seeing it. Some of these giant worms, though. Alright, so I went past it. In the bottom left-hand corner, I'm looking at where it says target. Shows you how far away you are. I'll go back into photo mode again. There it is. It's easier to see these in third person, it's just I don't fly third person very much. I always forget to switch it over. Mainly because I like to see the readout that shows you where the planets are. I like that view better. Get some scans in while I'm here. Get some extra units. Oh, we got curious deposits here too. So take a run over there real quick. Oh, there's more here than I thought. Oh, there's a good sized deposit. This might be my new curious deposit base. Right here. See, I'm getting myself sidetracked. I'm supposed to be doing the quest line, so that's how it works in this game, though. It's really easy to get distracted. This one will actually work out better because it's sloping downhill, so. And a good location. I'm trying to see if there are any more around here, though. No more. Oh, no, that's those ones. Got excited for a second there. Let's just go name this one Frozen Mold. Throw this together real quick. And it's going to be the same deal, just to kind of box things in a little bit. What you want to do is you want to kind of funnel everything down towards the bottom. Go into free placement. Because you do want to leave a little bit of a gap here, because when these spawn back in, they can move a little bit. So you don't want them to be, your walls to be right up tight to them. Alright. Now, let's move that a little bit closer. Definitely not a fancy base, but it gets the job done. There's quite a few clusters here. It's a good size. Oops. Probably just use one of these. Keep knocking myself out of the menu. Just kind of block that off a little bit. That'll work all right. Because this is a cold environment, I am going to put a shelter here, though. Actually, I'm just going to toss up a little wooden base. I was thinking about putting a prefab, but it's not worth it. I don't want to waste the resources. And because I know this is going to be a larger base, I think I am going to put in extra refiners. How many can I build, though? Oh, I can only build one. What am I missing? Probably jelly, I would think. You toss down. Toss down that. Alright, and I want to transfer the hydrogen jelly. 20 will work. Now it's probably going to say I can only build 3 of them, but I'm going to end up glitching. Okay, yeah. I'm going to end up glitching them in anyway. Let me toss a 4 up here. Do that, get this stuff kind of lined up. Actually, I probably don't even need, I don't need these outside floors. Let's just stick this up here. Keep knocking myself out of build camera, it's bugging me. Alright, so gonna get my medium refiner. I'm gonna cache glitch those in, just to keep them nice and even. Gotta make sure they're facing the right way. Because these glitch in backwards, what I use is the small floor. If you look at the top of it, there's a thick side and a thin side. Typically the thick side's your front, but because refiners glitch in backwards, you want to make sure you're looking at the thin the thin side of your floor when you glitch it in, and it will glitch in the correct way. If I go this way, it's going to glitch in backwards. I want to flip that. So, see if I can get it to actually glitch in. There we go. And typically you're only allowed 4 refiners, but I can actually put a refiner over here if I want. But I want to put it here, so in order to do that you have to glitch them in. So flip that around, glitch in my 4th refiner, and those are all ready to go. Can I build a thing here? I can. I don't want it to be that big though. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take something I can scale. It can be pretty much anything, but a lot of times I like to use this flower pot thing. So I'm just going to kind of scale that down a little bit. I'm going to take my teleporter that I can build anyway, and I'll put that in my cache. Copy that. Switch it. Now we got a smaller teleporter. They make them too big by default. I don't know why they're so massive. Try to get this thing so it's not poking through the wall. Trying to get it somewhat straight too. Seems a little bit awkward. Alright, that'll work. And I'm just going to use solar here. Oh, I need gold. Where's my ship? Get some gold. And I always end up putting a little bit extra power at my bases just in case I decide to expand out. That way I don't have to keep adding stuff. So toss this here. Get those connected. And it's always nighttime for some reason whenever I hook up one of these, so but it should work fine. And I like to just use one of these to you know, make everything look nice. That way I'm also not wasting power. So pull that down to the switch. Pull this right through. And leave this here. I'll actually just run power to that too, because that doesn't use much of anything. And see if I can put down a button. Yep, should be good. Stick that back there, do a quick save. Alright, now I just want to test this to see how much I get out of it. So, make sure I have my beam. Give this all just kind of a quick skim. Give them the raw. Well, it's a lot of mold. That's a real lot of mold. Oh yeah, I need to get my laser upgraded a little bit too. I might even up with a couple stacks of runaway mold out of this. I think I'm using the wrong multi-tool. Oh, maybe not. Just the numbers looked a lot smaller. No, this is the multi-tool. Yeah, end up with 2 stacks. Not too bad. And just get rid of that. And might as well just get this stuff running. I'll just do a half a stack in each. In 9 minutes. Because you can only take 4,000 out at a time anyway, so... For some reason they don't let you do the whole stack. That's been an issue that's been in the game since day one, though. I think it's like a memory leak issue or something. Does it with a bunch of stuff. Alright, get that going. Alright, so those are done. Do a quick save. Get this thing uploaded. I'm glad I took a little run over here. Oh, I actually missed a deposit. So I'll get a little over 2 stacks. So, not bad. Alright, now back to where we started. What I was supposed to be doing. Without getting sidetracked. Waiting for my backpack to charge. There we go. Actually, just take the ladder. And I'm just going to kind of race through the dialogue. Because I've done the story plenty of times, so... Alright. Artemis. Yeah, I kind of wish you could skip all the dialogue, but I know it's in the game for a reason, so you can speed it up a little bit. Upload data. Alright, let's go do some scans. Want to make sure you pick up your signal booster whenever you do this. Okay, and that's off-site. That's right. We'll do that a couple more times. Yeah, I can't believe that Curious Deposit location. That's going to be nice. Luckily, I don't have to worry too much about nanites now, but if I want to start upgrading, you know, ships or multi-tools or stuff like that, I'm going to need a good amount of nanites. Alright. Get down here. Oh, we got a drop pod. I forgot that drop pod was part of this. I always think it's like a comm ball or something. Might as well grab this. We'll need a housing. As well, goes right there. Be sure to visit this. And what's on this planet? Nothing okay. So let's just drop this and do another scan.
Navigational data received.
Impulse beam. Some star bramble. I already got a bunch of star bramble. Alright. So, next location. So I think is on the same planet. Or maybe not. A different planet. Gotta remember to bring up this this screen instead of the fly-in stream. Yeah, I can cause streams to crash sometimes. Oh, am I going to the right planet? I didn't think so. Yeah, sometimes it's hard to tell because they have a small moon in front of a large planet. I don't think I've been here yet. In here. Probably grab some eggs. I don't really need them though. Oh, nothing's gonna hit me. I do want to make sure to talk to this terminal though, because might send me to something. Okay, so typically all I do is focus on one number and the direction it moves. So it'll be this top one. Yeah, those number puzzles are really easy, but for some reason people sometimes have trouble with them. I was hoping it would send me just something useful. Alright. Huh? That's a cool feature. Oh. I did see a freighter right next to me, so I think I will swing over and see what that has to offer. Get this scan in first.
Navigational data received.
Right. I know I saw a friggin' crash freighter. Why isn't it showing up on my HUD? Right over that way. It was further away than I thought. It looked like it was right next to it. Okay, I kind of wanted to get out and run around a little bit anyway. Alright, I'm just gonna... Oh, I don't have data on me. Oh, alright. Do it the old-fashioned way. There we go. if there's any goodies in here. Oh, got slime. Ooh. Poly fiber. If I can get, what, a heat capacitor, I think? Get one of those, be able to make an item. Oh, one of the Corvette parts. Yeah, I gotta make a Corvette at some point, too. I've only messed around with it a little bit on my other save. Seems pretty cool, but when I was messing around with it, it was brand new, so I haven't had a chance to really jump into building with it. Building one. I will eventually, though. I just like having a regular ship, you know. It'd be cool to have something custom, also. Alright, so this data... Okay, I still have a bunch of stuff I need to unlock on this save. Maybe I'll do that, run around for a couple hours and just get a bunch of salvage data. Oh, counterfeit circuits. I'm gonna want to get rid of those next time I hit a space station. Actually, I think I might need them for a recipe too, so maybe I'll just stick them in my storage container. Alright. That's done. So, see what Artemis is up to. Down there. Yeah, I like first person for my ship, mainly for the that little HUD in the middle that shows you the outline of the other planets. Just makes it easier for me. But if I'm running around looking for crashed ships and stuff, I do like to be in third person. And kind of see towards the corners a little bit better. Alright. Get up here. Alright, just run through the dialogue again. Alright. Oh, I need copper. Jump in here real quick, grab this stuff. Yeah, I ran into this issue earlier too. Sometimes, like the hitbox on these things are funny since the update too. Because I'll hit like 10 of them, that'll be fine, and then you run into one of them that you eventually you end up picking up, but you end up running around it for like 20 seconds trying to pick it up. You run down and try it again. Yeah, see, like the marker comes up, but you're kind of far away. Alright, let's see if I can grab some quick copper. Some over there, 370, an animal. Okay, 201, head to that one. Buried down here. Oh, okay. Oops. Get myself some silicate powder while I'm down here too. I didn't realize I was that low. Why are you bugging me? Dig in here. Get a bunch of silicate powder real quick. I don't need all that much copper for this. I think I need 100. Alright. Oh. Don't mess around with that too much. Alright, that should be enough. Yeah, let's get out of here. Get out of here. That stuff will mess you up pretty quick. Alright, get that stupid thing installed. Alright, microprocessor. Alright, and fill that back up. Fill that one up. A lot of times I try to keep these somewhat topped off. Alright. So I'm gonna need to... Alright. So learn a few words. Actually, I think I'm gonna end up jumping out here. I'm gonna scan for a trade post though. That way I can just save right there. I just realized I was supposed to be done streaming about 10 minutes ago. I got distracted by building that curious deposit base that I completely lost track of time. I'm gonna see if I can get on tomorrow morning and continue playing. Alright, there we go. Yeah, because once I start talking to Apollo, I'll have a bunch of base stuff that I have to do, so I'm gonna want to go kind of find a new spot to build a new base where I can you know, get things kind of set up a little bit better than what I have right now. Quite a few ships. Alright, well, I'm going to have to jump out here, guys. I appreciate everybody swinging in, and I will see you next time. Take care.